are back over here in Lincoln City. We're actually going to do a glass blowing class. My hair looks all crazy. But we're at the Lincoln City glass shop, and I'll turn it around so you guys can kind of see where we're at. We just signed up and I ran out to the car to grab my water, but we're gonna get ready to get started here soon, and we'll try to record some for you guys to see. So this is the shop. They have all kinds of super cool stuff or sorted all by color. I love that one. So pretty. Thank you.
They do close at 5 though. Do we know what we're making?
So I decided to do the jellyfish, and Debbie's going to do one of the votives. And I want to try and do my jellyfish in these colors. These are just some glass floats. They're so pretty.
Right here, that's our amber. You're wanting those two together? Okay. Okay. Oh, by all means. This is creative time, so you tell me what you want and we'll go from it. Down there right beside the white.
So I'll do gray and teal.
Gray and teal. Do you want any other colors or just the two? Sounds good. What design do you want? Which pattern?
Like that'll work out real well. And think about pattern.
I know, that's a tricky one. There's a lot of decisions with this guy. That one? All right, we'll do that one. And finally, I need to know what shape you want the votive to be. We got 3 shapes over on that shelf. We got a green one, a red one, and a purple-blue one. Purple-blue one? You got it. So that's our flare top. I'm going to get you to help me remember flare all the way to the end, okay? All right. Let's head on in, Debbie. Let's make something beautiful. All right. So, Debbie, you can throw your personal belongings down below there. I will get you to grab some hand sanitizer.
I'm going to use the glove for you.
Get some gloves that make you very comfortable. I want it this comfortable, but I don't want it so that stuff all off your hands, okay? And then I also need you to pick up the safety glasses.
I knew you were going to pick those.
And then you can throw your belongings down there too.
Okay, yeah, because I'm going to go next.
Yes, indeed.
Yep.
Here's our gray right here. Now, is this your first time blowing glass? Hey, that's exciting. We're going to have a blast with this, but before we get going too far into it, I am going to run through some basic safety to make sure you're all set up. I'll let you have a little bit of practice to make sure you got your legs up right up. And we're just going to dive in and we're going to have a blast. So this is the pipe that we're going to be using to make your logo. Those are very straightforward NRS colors. You're only touching the shiny area of the black paint. Don't reach past my forward hand to the dark side for obvious reasons. And the biggest rule, this is like the top, #1 rule I have here. You got to use both your hands, try to use your fingertips, because you're going to be turning the pipe the whole time over everything, okay? The biggest thing is I just don't want that marshmallow on the end there to fall off. So, create a toasted marshmallow. And you do that? Sounds good. Now this here is our furnace. This runs at 2,100 degrees.
Carmen's glass blowing. She's making a jellyfish.
Alright, come on over to me. Grab on behind my hands. Keep turning the pipe. Back hand underneath. Front hand on top. Straight up and down over top. And smush. And lift. And back to level. Let go for a moment. Take a look. Now we got all that tool on the end. Right back to you. Keep it turning. I'm going to let go. You're going to swing it towards me. I want to turn it around on the roller. Because I haven't figured out its real name yet. So we got this. So what I want you to do with this is I want you to aim for the top half of that glass, okay? We're going to let it fall. I'm going to flip it. You're going to go poke, twist, twist, twist. On the opposite side, poke, twist, twist, twist. After 2 pokes and twists, you dip that in the water.
Okay.
All right, there you go. You ready? Your mark, get set, and go for it. Yeah? Twist, twist, pull it back out. One on this side. Twist, twist, pull it out, dip it in. Aim in between each of the temples. Yep. Twist, pull it back out. One on that side. Twist, twist, one right up here. Back out. One right here. Back out. And you want one right in the middle? Go for it. That's as far as you're getting. There we go. We're all done with those. Now, I know it doesn't look like much. It kind of looks like we just created a weird little function, right? Take a look at the back edge.
Oh.
Now you see the magic of what we did.
Yes.
So, we're going to keep this up, and we got to start letting it run. There you go. Keep it up. Watch the tentacles. And now this gives me a split second to make it over here to the table and start rolling it to just smooth out the edges of that. Now here's the thing. We don't need to have all that teal on the end here. We gotta actually cut that off because that's going to cause problems for the fluid tension. So. go chomp, 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 all the way around, creating a nice tight little marble, okay?
Okay.
I want you to do the same thing in the same spot until you cut that marble into the bucket.
Okay.
Keep going. There you go.
Chomp, chomp.
Perfect. Now, come on over here and take a look at your tentacles.
Oh wow, that's so cool.
Isn't that pretty?
Yes, that's so neat how it just like
I know, right? Those are fantastic. Guys. Good job. We're going to leave that right here like we fit into my mouth, and we're going to go get a little bit more hot glass. We're going to color it that sparkly color. I'm going to let go of you add as much color as you physically can on the glass, okay? There you go. Keep it turning. All right, that's good. Lift it out of the scoop. Bring it over here. Pull that back a little bit. There you go. The other one over here. That means we're at the same temperature. All right, I want you by the long side of that table.
this side.
That stand in front of the table. Yep. Lift your back hand up higher than your front. Hold it right there. Grip it down. Lift it up. Hold it right there. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Push it down a little bit. And then you can tuck this into that bucket, and then the handle goes up to the nose. Look at that. It's not jellyfish, but it's close.
Close, it'll get there.
Awesome. You're telling me we're going to go mushroom? All right. Oh, man, that will be yours. Yeah, you take some mushrooms here on the video. Here you go. Mushrooms, lime. Go back. There you go. All right, pull back up. Go straight up again. There you go, lift it up. Take a look. We have a jellyfish. Pretty darn cool, huh? Now here's the thing. You see how we still have a little bit of a horse flow down here and up through there? That's what's still slot to get that hot glass. So, we're going to let that cool down a little bit before that happens. And drop it down into the bucket. Perfect. As you're adding water to it, I'm going to take this tool here. These are called jacks. And I'm going to lightly start squeezing down on the back edge. See how that's condensing it down? That's going to be our break-off point in the future, but it's too big right now, but I had to get it in there or else it's going to be a pain in the butt to get it later. All right, bring it underneath the glass again. Angle outwards, lift up. Roll the other way. Back in the bucket. You can leave it there. All right, so we got one more job that we got to do. We got to heat this up so it's moving enough so you can squeeze that line on the back edge down to about the size of the table. Okay? All right, I'm going to let you try to heat this one up.
Pretty awesome learning how to blow glass.
All right, here you go. Hold it sideways like this and lightly squeeze down onto that line, okay? Consistent pressure. Squeeze harder. Even harder. There you go, that's good pressure. Even a little harder. Go for it. pressure, open them up, let it out, and take a look how small you made that line.
Yeah, wow.
Guess what you just did? You just fished the jellyfish.
Yay. That's awesome. It looks so cool.
Doesn't it? Now here's the thing. If we put this away in the oven too quick, it's going to turn into a jellyfish pancake.
Too hot in there.
Exactly.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is we're going to let it lose some of its heat, so that way it regains its rigidity. And then we're going to break it off. We're going to put a stamp on the bottom, and we're going to send it over from the chemical.
Okay, sweet.
Now you see the little bubbles that we got trapped in it? I think those are my favorite part because it actually makes it look like it lives underwater.
Yeah, I like that too.
And you can see the sparkles coming in now.
Yes. Wow, that's cool.
Isn't it awesome?
Yep.
Jellyfish are so fun to me. All right, I got these little scissors here. I'm going to go snippity, 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 snip on that line, telling that glass where it's going to come off the pipe. And then you are going to follow me and we're going to break it off. Alright. Oh no, are you threatening me right now? I see how it is. Man, if you're just unhappy with the experience, you gotta let me know.
Hey, I did it in one try. You can do it.
2 little taps right there like you're cracking an egg. A little harder than that. There you go. I'll seal that back. Have you ever used a blowtorch before?
Yes.
Fantastic. You get to do that again.
Okay.
Two hands on the yellow tank. Grab onto the yellow. Hold it right on that edge right there, okay? You don't even need to move it around. Just blast the ever-living crap out of it. And we're just going to superheat that super hot until that melts back in, and then we can add a stamp on the bottom here that says where you made it when you did this. Now you see how you can see the yellow flame down there? These glasses I'm wearing are actually cutting that yellow out. I can only see the blue flame. Yep. There, you watch it. Keep it pointed there.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so aim that flame straight up and down in the middle. Let go. Alright, I need you to push down on the back of the stamp, nice and hard. Push, 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 push. Lift. Perfect. We're going to do that one more time, okay? Go for it. Push, 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 push. Lift. Awesome. Now, we have that little letter stamp, right? Little X marks the spot, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to pop that on the bottom to make sure we know to send this home with you, okay? There we go. All right. Let's flip it over using the nifty robot tongs. There we go. Looks good?
Yes, I love it.
Now, if it cools down too fast, you know what happens,
It
right?
breaks.
It does. We don't want that happening. That's why we got the oven here. We're going to pop that all the way down on the bottom shelf back here, but that's what we're making for the rest of today, okay? There you go.
That's it.
Congratulations on the new piece.
Thank you.
Anytime.
That was so much fun.
So we just got finished with the glass blowing experience. It was so much fun. What do you think, Deb?
It was a lot of fun. I would totally do it again.
I would definitely do it again. Totally worth the price of whatever you're doing, whatever item you choose to do. It's so cool.
And it was nice that we each did something different. So we got to see 2 different designs and the way to do it.
Yeah, that was cool because yours you got to like do actual glass blowing, and mine didn't require glass blowing, but it was really cool because I did the starfish or the jellyfish, so you could see the tentacles, and it was really neat to see how you created them straight and then they ended up twirling. It was so neat.
Yeah, it was neat.
And with yours, I liked how you did the little lip on
did the lip, yeah.
votive. So that was a really cool experience. We had Chandler as our glass blower who walked us through the whole thing, and he was amazing. He was fun and just interactive, like kept us engaged, which was really nice. So yeah, we appreciated that. So Lincoln City Glass Blowing is where we were, and we get to pick up our items on Thursday. So when we pick them up, we'll show you the final results and how they look. We're back at the hotel. It's Tuesday. We've had a great day. Debbie and I are both back here, and we are eating some dessert that she brought, and it is good. She made us a Biscoff. Smirnoff is alcohol, huh? She made us a Biscoff cheesecake. Look at that. Oh my gosh. We're gonna try to get to bed early. Yeah, it's only 7:45 and we're already back at the hotel, ready to go to bed. Oh well. Anyways, it was a fun day. We had a blast, so we're excited for tomorrow. So, good night. We're gonna eat our cheesecake now and then go to bed.